Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Haley, and today I am here with a Emotional Snow White related video. I know how much you guys love all that stuff. So if you are an Emotional Snow White fan, the past few days, you know, shit has gone down. And when I mean gone down, they released 2 new singles. They released an album release date, album art, like lots of crazy shit, which is pretty insane given when Graveyard Shift was like announced. It was supposed to come out a lot earlier than it did, and they like pushed it back and a lot of stuff like that because they weren't ready. So I was really shocked that they dropped not only 1 song but 2, which they've never done. At least I don't think. No, they've never done that. They've never done that. And the actual album art, everything. I feel like last time we had to wait for every single thing, and yesterday they just bam. So Emotional Snow White Twitter is a mess right now. Emotional Snow White everything. Like the fans are quaking. So I was quaking myself, and I had to do this little inspired look. If you have seen the album art, then you'll kind of get the color scheme going on that I did. I was listening to Disguise all day, like on loop, so I got super inspired, and I whipped out all my palettes, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do a look for this. So the only thing is that this looks a lot more pink on camera. In like person, I feel like there's a lot more purple hues, which I wanted, and the lip looks blue. It's supposed to be gray, but yeah, all the colors are just kind of the color scheme of the album art, which I was super digging. Chris also released a statement today that said that, I mean, he mentioned it kind of yesterday too, that the album art is like reminiscent of Creatures, which I love that. You guys know I'm an old school Emotional Snow White fan, so stuff like that I always appreciate it a lot. So yeah, here's the look. I really like it. So anyways, back to the topic on hand. So basically, I don't know if I already said it, the album release date is June 7th, and I am like, what? We only have to wait 2 months? That's insane. I mean, given, yeah, we all knew a new album was coming out. I know Chris mentioned it, but like I said last time, things did not work that way. So I'm shook. I also wanted to make this video just in case anyone hadn't already heard. I do know I have a few subscribers and just people I've met in general that don't have like social media, that watch YouTube, like they don't have Twitter or Instagram or any of that. And if you don't have any of that, you might not have found out the information I'm saying. So you might have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. The singles that they released were called Disguise, which is also the album name. So it's like their not self-titled, but their album titled track. And then the other one is called Brand New Numb. So right off the bat, I love Disguise. I mean, this is kind of a song review video, just like my opinions and all that. So I love Disguise a lot. It's lyrically one of my favorite Emotional Snow White releases in a while. I really like it lyrically and sound wise. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's grown on me more and more too while hearing it. And I did know I was gonna like it at first anyways, because there's like live videos that got leaked of them playing it. Apparently people weren't supposed to record them playing it, but I don't know if that's true or not. It was at a festival, so I've seen leaked videos around Twitter and Instagram of that. And so I heard Disguise, but I was like, you know, I haven't heard the album version or the studio version, so it's obviously going to sound different. But I was really digging the live version because I could understand a lot of the lyrics already, and I was like, wow. Like, ask Adrian. Adrian was like in the bathroom, and I was listening to the live version, and I kept like knocking on the door and like telling him things and telling him lyrics, and I was like, like, yeah. So I knew automatically I was gonna love this, and I do. It's amazing. And then Brand New Numb, I was a little, I'll be honest, I did not like it at first. I heard it in the car yesterday, like really quick. My dad was like getting gas, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this. So I don't know if it was just kind of rushed when I heard it, but I heard it and I was like, it's not like I was necessarily like surprised or like, oh, this is disgusting. I just was like, I'm not really digging it. I mean, I know Motionless will kind of every album make like 1 or 2 songs that are just like very experimental and different. So that's what I was assuming this one was. And I didn't like it. I was like, I'm not even really going to listen to it again. And then today I ended up listening to it, and I do like it. It's not like one of my favorite songs they've released, but I do like it. It's very reminiscent of like 9 Inch Nails, which Chris actually confirmed on Twitter too, is kind of like the sound he was going for. And that's not a bad thing when I say that. I know whenever artists release music, everyone has to compare it to something. Like, you know, they always get, oh, that sounds like Marilyn Manson, blah, blah. But I could definitely hear like the Nine Inch Nails inspo in there, which is actually really cool. Like I said, it's not one of my favorite Motionless in White releases, but I appreciate it and I really like it. And I think that he really pulled off the sound that they were going for. So if you've not heard any of these singles, I will link them down below. Give them a listen. I'm sure most of you guys already have, because everyone was anxious because Motionless in White kept releasing like teaser videos all of last week on Instagram, and everyone was like, oh my fucking god, release the song already. And like I said, I didn't know we were getting 2 songs. So that is my initial opinion. I should have done one of those like reaction videos. You know how people will record themselves listening to a song and then like they'll start crying or something and be like, okay, that wouldn't have happened. I didn't cry. I cried when they released 570, which is really crazy. So what was that, 2 years ago when they released 570? It was like 4 in the morning when it dropped. Legit, like 3 or 4 in the morning. I started listening to it and I didn't like it at first because I'm a psychopath. Not the whole song, but like there's a part in the song where Chris is like, and nothing will replace those lessons learned. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he like does something weird with his voice. And I was like, ew, what the fuck? Okay, not literally that, but I was like, I don't know if I like this. But then all of a sudden the chorus like hit and I was like, what's going on? And I started like crying, like sobbing, because I thought it was so good. And then I like replayed the song again and I kept sobbing. So I've never had any type of reaction like that before. I actually wish I did record that one because it was actually real tears and emotions. But I didn't cry during any of these, so you would have just seen me be like, all right, this guy is really sick. And then for brand new Numb, I would have been like, not my favorite. But yeah, so both the songs are really, really great. Disguise is definitely my favorite out of the 2 though. They killed it. I love the entire song. It's very, I feel like it sounds different from Motionless in White, but at the same time it sounds so like them. I don't know. I'm not even like saying this right. I'm not putting this into the correct words, but it sounds like all of their albums in one, kind of. Like I feel like it sounds very definitive of them. So it's weird. I just feel like it doesn't sound like as metalcore as they normally sound, but it sounds like, oh, this is totally Motionless. Like this is totally like, you know how like brand new Numb, for example, that doesn't sound like a Motionless in White type of song necessarily. But I feel like Disguise is like totally, I don't know. I'm not really making sense. I shouldn't have even made this video because you guys probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's okay. I had to throw on a Motionless shirt for this video. I felt like it only felt right. And I'm wearing this cool like cloak sweater. It has a hood on it. I'm not going to put it up because it will mess up my hair. But recently I've had this obsession with like cloak hoodies and just cloaks and anything like sorcerer looking. And so Adrian got this for me for my birthday because I really wanted it. It's from Widow, the brand Widow. I think it's on Doll's Kill, but I really like it. This bad boy was like $80. So I'm gonna cherish it with my life because she was pricey. But anyway, that kind of concludes this video. I feel like I have worn this goddamn choker in every fucking recent video. I'm sorry. I love my oversized dog. What is this called? I don't know. Dog collar? Anyways, I am going to end this video. I'm sorry. I keep lagging on. I'm going to show you guys my makeup really quickly up close. Wow, my hair is just all frizzed out. So yeah, it's cute. Let me know your guys' opinions on the 2 new tracks down below. And yeah, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Wait, liking and thumbs up is the same thing. All right, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go. Bye.